Nampak tak ni? Ke saya tak? Saya present kan sekarang? Nampak? Okay. Sorry. Okay, comparison between aerobic respiration and fermentation. Bila sebut comparison, kalau dalam essay, meaning that you have to state to explain the similarities and the differences. Okay, persamaan kalau ingat balik aerobic respiration and fermentation, both kedua-duanya breakdown process of glucose and conversion to chemical energy. Jadi kedua-dua proses menguraikan glukosa, cuma bezanya aerobic tu complete breakdown, fermentation incomplete breakdown, and its conversion to chemical energy, dan penukaran tu nak tukarkan jadi tenaga. Yang kedua, the process begins in the cytoplasm. Okay, so the process begin with the glycolysis. So bermula di cytoplasm. So the process begins with glycolysis when the glucose is converted into pyruvate. Okay, itu yang ketiga. Yang keempat adalah occurs in yeast, bacteria, animal and plant. So yeast ni boleh berlaku aerobic respiration, dan bila tak cukup oksigen boleh berlaku proses fermentation. Okay, yeast tu akan melakukan kedua-dua proses ni lah, dan produce energy in a form of ATP. Jadi kedua-dua fermentation and aerobic respiration, kedua-duanya menghasilkan tenaga dalam bentuk ATP. Okay, ini adalah differences between aerobic and fermentation. Okay, first, aerobic, the breakdown process is completed with the presence of oxygen. While fermentation, the breakdown is incomplete, yang pertama, with oxygen or with in limited oxygen condition. Maksudnya fermentation ni sama ada tak ada oksigen langsung, without oxygen, or in limited oxygen condition, dalam keadaan kekurangan oksigen. Yang kedua, aerobic respiration occurs in cytoplasm and mitochondria. Fermentation only occurs in cytoplasm. Maksudnya alcohol fermentation dengan lactic acid fermentation is not occurs in the mitochondria. Okay, kemudian aerobic respiration produce water, tadi kan carbon dioxide, water and energy. Tapi fermentation do not produce water. Ada produce carbon dioxide dalam alcohol fermentation, tapi lactic acid fermentation do not produce water. Okay, aerobic respiration, glucose is oxidized completely into carbon dioxide and water. The glucose is not oxidized completely into ethanol and carbon dioxide or into lactic acid. Ini produk dia lah, dan dia penguraian dia tidak lengkap. Okay, so one molecule glucose can generate 2898 kilojoule of energy. So tenaga dia banyak. Awak kata the aerobic respiration will generate a lot of energy, which is 2898 kilojoule, while one molecule of glucose generate 210 kilojoule in alcoholic fermentation, or 150 kilojoule in lactic acid fermentation of energy. Okay, jadi selesailah kita so kita boleh tengok nanti kalau perbezaan. Okay, while you helping your father to cut the grass at the farm, you came across a snake. Terrified to run away from the snake, explain the cellular respiration that take place in the muscle of your leg. Jadi rasanya proses apa? Mungkin pada peringkat awal dia akan aerobik, tapi cellular respiration bila kita berlari, maka dia adalah fermentation. Fermentation apa? Lactic acid fermentation. Jadi yang pertama, state where the fermentation usually occurs in the cytoplasm lah. Give 3 example of microorganism and food produced by fermentation process. Yang pertama, in the example of microorganism, yeast. Yang kedua, lactobacillus. Yang ketiga apa fikir semula. Example of microorganism and food produce. Food produce tu dalam pembuatan roti, in production of wine and beer, in production of yogurt. Lagi satu, siapa tahu? Pembuatan apa yang gunakan yeast?